Jen Kane is here now, so we can see if we agree or disagree on what to watch. But before we get into that, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the untimely passing of Matthew Perry. Most people know him from Friends, which helped shape a generation of comedy. But Matthew Perry was known for a lot of other things as well.
It's really, really a shame that, he struggled all of these years and, tried so hard to help other people. I was really, really sad to hear of his passing. Like you, we remember him from Friends mostly. He was my spirit animal with his snarkiness and sarcasm for sure. I loved him in The Whole 10 Yards and The Whole 9 Yards, also with another one of my favorites, Bruce Willis, and that's another sad story. But as far as Matthew Perry, just a character that will never be duplicated. It was the perfect role for him. They had such chemistry. And like you said, he was in so many other things, but he had put out that statement that he wanted to be more remembered for helping people with struggles with addiction. And I hope that that is a big part of his legacy, as Friends was as well.
Absolutely. And I also think that he may not have realized his character in Friends does help people because people like to laugh. So even if someone is at their lowest moment, they may see Chandler Bing and it may put a smile on their face.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's an amazing legacy to have. I actually remember him, of course, from like a 3-episode arc on Growing Pains 1,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He played Sandy. He was the boyfriend of Tracy Gold's Carol, and he got into a drunk driving accident, and Carol had gone to the hospital, and he was fine, and she left. And then, of course, he wound up dying. So the phone rings, and Kirk Cameron's mic answered, and he was the one tasked with delivering the devastating news to his sister that her boyfriend had just died. So when I saw Matthew Perry on the first episode of Friends, I went, hey, that's the guy from Growing Pains.
Oh, so you had that reference already.
Yes. And in reading about him, he was also on Charles in Charge. He did a lot of guest appearances when he was younger. But to this day, his Chandler Bing inflections absolutely influenced my speech pattern because I too now emphasize words in the middle of a sentence to make them more dramatic. Like, could it be any colder out?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it is part of our language today. And even, I feel like even the younger generation, maybe they haven't watched the entire series, but they know who he is and they know that character, and that says a lot.
Exactly. So either way, he passed way too soon, whatever the cause was, and hopefully his legacy will continue to help people.
Absolutely.